Hi friends, welcome to today's video, and today is part 3 of the mini video series how to teach your dog the scent away. And if you haven't watched part 1 and 2, I will link them here in the info box so you can first watch them before you continue. So today's method is all about the marker board. I already showed you in the previous videos. So to make that method work for you, your dog gotta know the marker board and how to use it. I have already showed you in different videos. And yeah, so basically the dog has to know what the marker board means. So once he gets there, it makes a noise and he gets rewarded. So that's the first step he needs to know. And due to I do monitoring, I have 2 commands. So on my left side, this is the attention healing, where the dog is always to look up. And when the dog is on the right side, which is my command folgen, that means just walk right next to me, touch me with your elbow, and you don't have to look always up. So that's why I use also that command. And another thing I have to tell you, so in this method, normally you would use the command, but the dog is not ready yet for the command. So I will add the command later once we progressed in that exercise. So don't wonder, in the end step of that exercise, you can still use your command if your dog's ready for that. And like I always say, it depends on your dog, depends on how fast your dog progresses in each exercise. So always train the dog in front of you and adjust your training to your dog. All right, I would say we just go and see how it goes. So here I have my 13 months old ex-shredder puppy, and with him I'm gonna try to show you this method, which I use the marker board for. And the first step, what I do is I try to make the dog following me on the right side, and then I'm trying to show the dog that the marker board is outside there. And when he goes to the marker board, I mark that with my clicker, or later I give him food or a ball. And this is the plan I have for this exercise right now. So what the dog needs to know is the dog needs to know that the marker board is a place of interest where he gets some reward, either it's food or a ball, and then you can do that exercise pretty quick. Iva, folgen. Try again. So now I fucked it up a little bit because I rewarded while the dog was not touching the marker board. One more time. Voraus. So you see, once the dog knows that the marker board brings the reward, the dog gets faster and faster towards the marker board. And this would basically be the first step. I'm going to show the dog that the marker board is out there, and I'm going to show the dog that when he touches the marker board, there will be a reward for him. Either it's food or it's the ball. So this would basically be the first step. So how I would continue, I'm going to show you in a second. So once the dog has a slight clue on what the exercise is about, I'm just try to make the distance. I try to make more distance with the dog. So just gonna walk and I make the movement with my hand so the dog knows. Later this will be also part of the signal. So once you have your command, that means voraus. And the second thing you have as a command is your hand movement towards where you want to send your dog. So this will basically be the next step. I'm going to increase the distance and I'm going to show the dog with my hand where he has to run. So you see, once the dog understands a little bit, I can increase the distance and the dog will still go out. In the beginning, it's not very fast because seeking for exercise or seeking for behaviors is always a little bit slow in the beginning. But once you progress in that exercise, the dog will get faster and faster. Iva? Okay. All right, so the last step, or one of the last steps, would be to add the down command, which I'm gonna just try today. The first time I will try this live on video. I'm gonna try if the dog lays down, and I'm gonna reward when he lays down on my command. So let's see what he does. Iva, folgen. And folgen means go on my right side, and you don't have to do attention healing, just for information. So one more time in a straight line. I'm gonna walk, gonna send the dog. Platz! Ah, and what a miracle, he did it. So perfect. This would be basically the last step, that we change from sending and rewarding when the dog's going out. Then we add the down command, and once the dog lays down, we reward when the dog lays down. So then we can mix it up. Sometimes we send the dog and sometimes reward just for going out, and sometimes we reward the dog with the down command. When we say down, the dog lays down, we reward for that. And the last step would be, we have our marker board, but it's not visible to the dog. So basically we hide the marker board, so the dog has to trust us that the marker board will be out there and he will get the reward once he gets there. It's the same principle like when we hide the ball. And yeah, this will come over time. Once you have done this exercise a few times and the dog really trusts you that he has to go out and there will be a reward, then you can hide the marker board and move on with that exercise, like I said before. All right, so this was part 3 of the mini-series, how to teach a dog to descend away. And if you're interested in the other videos and the other methods I have, I will link them in the playlist here. And yeah, if you liked the video, please leave me a like. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write it down in the comments. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.